What up, YouTube? This your boy Open Mind, back again for another enlightening video for y'all. This one is for the ladies whom it applies to, just the ones it applies to. Of course, this message does not apply to all women. Actually, it does apply to all women. It's just that I would say better, all women don't necessarily participate in this, but the majority of y'all do. So the ones who don't participate in it, you know, of course this message ain't for y'all, but y'all know some people who do. The rights of a father. Now, when we're talking about situations of custody and families that are no longer together, which forces single parent circumstances, the immediate rebuttal and retort is, well, fathers have rights, y'all just don't exercise your rights, and we don't give a fuck about y'all gripes. Very condescending and very dismissive of the real truth, because a lot of times when fathers who are speaking on this issue, the main groups of pushback is one of two people. It's either some dude who's trying to win the favor of the women that are reading his comments, or just a bunch of bitter women who don't want to they don't want to face the truth. They don't like to be called out. They don't like to adjust their living circumstances and their paperwork documentation to favor the father, or not gonna say favor the father, whatever's beneficial for the kid. A lot of women do what's beneficial for themselves, and they use the kid as a shield. But the rights of a father is very it's a vague topic. Our rights as fathers are only there if we can afford to pay the court or any lawyer for those rights. For example, every man that has a child by a woman has the right for full custody or partial custody of his child or children only in certain circumstances. Like, a man can't just go to his baby mama's house and take his child back to his house, take his child to the school, enroll his child into the school, make decisions for the child without the mother's consent in most cases. Even when a man has the paperwork, the document that says he can do these things, if she calls the police officer is going to take the word of the woman. The father has to give the child back, or to satisfy the circumstance situation, every police officer, and I mean every police officer, pulls the daddy to the side. If he don't take him to jail, and because some cool cops, but them being cool cops and not locking him up does not help the circumstance, because the end result of that conversation of being pulled to the side is, hey man, just give her the kid, man, take her to court, it's a better way to handle this, you could go to court, get you a lawyer, blah 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 blah. That's usually how the police officer talks to the father in the situation where he's coming to pick his child up or children up, and it's not necessarily his day to do it. He just coming because he want to see his kid, and she say, it ain't your day to come, you not supposed to come till next week, blah, blah, blah. You know, trying to enforce that court order. Mad because the court order is there anyway. But here's the unfairness in the rights of a father as it pertains to children. You have a baby by a woman, automatically she gets custody. Automatically. The mother gets automatic custody of her child. Whether she's a crackhead, whether she's bad with money, whether she's a whore that lets two different guys come in and out of her home around her kids. Doesn't matter what lifestyle she's living, whether that's healthy for her kids or not, she gets automatic custody. The father has to go to court to fight for custody. He has to come out of pocket. He has to spend money that could be going towards his kids. The average lawyer costs $3,000. The average family court case for a lawyer to represent a father ranges from $1,500 to $3,000, and even up to ranges of $5,000 and $7,000, depending on the state and the county that you're in. But whether it's $1,500, $3,005, or $7,000, that's $1,500, $3,005, or $7,000 that can go towards your child's future, a couple of bills you could pay, whatever. This money that you paying out, this $1,500, this $3,000, this $5,000, you're paying to a lawyer, whether that's a male or female lawyer. You're giving them money that you probably don't have because you probably saved it up just to go to court. You're giving them money just to get a piece of paper that say you come get your child or your children on this day. Fathers. And when people say fathers have rights, that's a broad statement. It's a true statement because fathers do have rights, but our rights cost money, whereas a mother's rights is free. No mom has to go to court and pay $3,000 of her own money to get custody of her kids from the father. Nowhere. And if there is a case, please put the link under the comment box to direct me. Because in my 35 years of living, I've yet to see a case where a mother had to come out of her pocket to pay a lawyer to get custody of her kids, and the lawyer fees is on her. And no divorce that I know of, outside of super high profile rich people like Mary J. Blige and Britney Spears, rich women, millionaire women whose husbands aren't as financially wealthy as them, where they have to pay the court costs. But it's very few rich people and a whole lot of motherfucking common people, okay? So, and people don't count. I don't give a fuck about the rich woman who had to pay child support or alimony to her husband that she's divorcing or lost custody. I don't care about her because she's rare. Because it does happen. But a lot of women, because they don't want to face the truth, they don't want to own up to their shit, they will bring up a circumstance where a rich woman had to pay child support and get custody, fight for custody. That one fucking incident that happened motherfucking 10 years ago, 20 years ago, one time, but it's on record. But that one time doesn't trump the every time a man goes to court because he has kids. So the point is, this is what I want to say. Fathers don't have rights unless they have money. That's the point. You don't have no rights. You don't have no money? Nobody gives a fuck. Court, at least, as far as the court is concerned. Nobody gives a fuck if you're in your kid's life or not. They don't care. Mama gets automatic custody. Mama gets aid. Mama gets all this help. If a father has custody of his kids and he tries to get any type of state, federal aid, he'll get it. Oh, but he got to go through some shit to get it because they expect a man to go get a job. If you're a single father out there and you by some miracle, got custody of your kids, man, you can't go get no motherfucking food stamps, motherfucking Section 8, motherfucking, aid. I mean, you can apply for it and you may get something, but that shit temporary, man. You can't, a man cannot be on food stamps longer than 6 months. I say that because I've collected food stamps at one point in my life. I filled out for food stamps, at one point. And I think they gave me food stamps for 3 months. After the third month, they told me, send me a letter and saying your food stamps are canceled because your three-month period is up. You're supposed to have a job. I had a job anyway. I just lied to the motherfuckers. I ain't telling them the truth. I just want some fucking food stamps. But I only applied for the food stamps just to see what it's like. Just to see how they treat men versus how they treat women. Men, really, we have to work. That's just what it is, man. Ain't nothing free. You can't just get an aid handout if you're a guy. You're a male. You gotta work. They want you to get a fucking job. It's okay for a woman to sit on her ass because she's a woman. Whatever. But the rights of a father is really unfair. Now, again, I've said this before on previous videos. I'll say it again. We didn't write the laws. The women didn't write the law. We know that, ladies. Y'all didn't write the law. Okay, y'all didn't make these fucking laws. They are what they are. But y'all don't have to exercise or take advantage of the laws that work in your favor and against the guy you laid down and had a baby by. And on top of all these barriers that's in a man's way, who is trying to be a father to his kids, it's very it's demanding. It's a stressful thing. That shit'll stress you out. It exhausts your bank account. You be broke. You can't do nothing. You can't go nowhere. Those fathers, those of us who are fathers who actually do try to fight for custody and try to get some type of liaison or relationship with your kids, you coming out of pocket, man. If you a dad and your baby mama got full custody or control custody over the child, man, you gotta sometimes you gotta choose. Do I give the lawyer $3,000 or do I send my baby mama $300? That's kind of your choice. Unless you got money. Because only the guys with money got custody of their kids. Every time I see guys with their kids, they either got a woman who won't practice that shit, fucking around that courthouse. They'll just put up with his shit and let him see his kids. When I see those guys with their kids, automatically I know, okay, that guy got some money. He ain't broke. He go home to his kids every day and he get to be in the house with his kids every day, the biological kids, not step kids. Even if he's not with the mother of his kids. If I see a guy with his children, either the mother's dead or he got some fucking money, because you gotta pay some money in that courthouse to get that piece of paper that say you got full custody, partial custody, joint custody, whatever type of custody you're looking for when you go to court. So why am I making this video? What am I saying? I'm telling y'all women that y'all got it easy as far as the court is concerned. Now, no child is easy. If you got kids, that's hard. I don't give a fuck if you male or female. It's hard because the kids are demanding. You got to be on top of shit all the time. But it's not about that. It's about the control. A lot of y'all baby mamas, y'all just want control. I don't give a fuck how much y'all complain about how motherfuckers ain't shit. You ain't shit because you intentionally maintain and hold on to the control over the decision making and the trajectory of that kid just because. You're not trying to be a team. It's just because you break up with a guy does not mean you don't need him for that child. I think women misunderstand the dynamic of co-parenting. Our relationship didn't work out. Whoever the woman is, fine. That's not bad that you and somebody else couldn't stay together as a couple. But if y'all have children, co-parenting requires both parents. You need your baby daddy. I'm here to tell you, ladies, you do need that nigga. I don't give a fuck how many aid checks you get, how many different free checks you getting to sit on your ass. You still need the father of your kid. And if that nigga ain't shit, if he's not a good father, if he's a deadbeat, that's your fault because you had his baby. If he ain't shit now, he was never shit. You seen it. You saw the red flags. You knew what type of person he was. You was just getting that dang-a-lang all up in your shit, and you pushed the baby out. It's okay to regret decisions that we make. We all make mistakes, okay? Everybody is in the moment when we do things. We're in the moment. We do things off impulse. We just make mistakes. I'm not coming down on y'all women for making mistakes. What I'm coming down on you about is you made that mistake and you're trying to put it on him. All on him. He got to take 50% because he put his dick in you. But he's not going to take 100%. I don't give a fuck how ain't shit he is. You push the baby out for him, or if they cut a baby out your fucking stomach for a nigga you now say ain't shit, this is what I'm going to do to your tears. The same thing y'all do to our tears as we fathers who gripe. Y'all drink our fucking, drink yours too. Drinking your motherfucking tears because you had that baby. But the rights of the father is only if he got money. How unfair is that? We need to go into the particulars of the procedures to go to court to get custody of your kids. A lot of us know that. A lot of us fathers and baby mamas know kind of what the court does as far as custody. We kind of know the process. But it doesn't matter the process. The point is the money that you're coming out of. You're coming out of pocket for your kids. You're coming out of pocket, man. And not necessarily to benefit them, buy them something, invest in their future. You're giving that money to a third-party person who's not giving you a dime of it back, no refunds, just for a piece of paper that say, you, the father, you come get your child at this day at this time. And if she don't let you, then you can complain to the court, set another court date, all that shit, court date, all these fucking court dates. You didn't fuck in court and get the baby. You didn't have the baby by the judge. You didn't have the baby by the lawyer. Baby mamas. You did not have that baby by nobody in that fucking courthouse. So why the hell you got to take that nigga to the courthouse so he can see? Why he got to take you to the courthouse? Better way of saying that. Why he got to take you to the courthouse just to see his damn kid? Simple question. Forget the gripes. Forget the bitterness. Forget the complaints. I'm going to ask y'all ladies a rhetorical question that you can answer under the comment box if you want to. You did not have sex in the courthouse. Yet, he got to go to the courthouse just to see his fucking kid. He can't come around the corner of your house because you conveniently unavailable. You got a dude over there and that dude think he daddy, and because he just over there and you putting him in front of these other people that he got to go through just to see his kid. He had to go through all them obstacles to get to that motherfucking pussy. This is what I understand about y'all baby mamas. Y'all got all these excuses. Y'all got all these rebuttals and retorts and comebacks and clapbacks. The man you got a baby by walked right into that motherfucking pussy. He slid dick up in you. He kept going until he came, busted a nut. Now you got a baby. No obstacles, no difficulty. It was easy to make that baby. He put that dick up in you. You laid down with your legs all up behind your fucking neck and you took that motherfucking dick. Or you bent over, however y'all did it. On top, riding dick, whatever the fuck it is. Okay? There was no obstacles. You didn't put an obstacle in front of that pussy, but you put obstacles in front of him so he can see his kids. Because that's what you're doing when you're taking him to court. When you're making him go to court. When you're making him pay child support. When you're making him fight for you for custody. I don't even believe in custody. Because custody is a court term. That's just a term developed by court. I believe that when two people have a baby, they both have rights to that child, God-given rights. That's what I believe. God-given rights to that child that he gave you by birth. Especially the DNA test say he's the father. And that's it. Yeah, we have to go to court because that's our society. That's just how it is. If we want some guaranteed out of my face, out of my way control. But it's up to the mother and the father to decide for themselves if they gonna be co-parents and raise these kids. Fathers don't have rights. We don't. We just don't have rights. We do, but they cost money. And it's hard to try to save money and do something with your life and be a good example to your kids if you ain't got no more money because you in and out of court. It's hard to do that. What y'all want us fathers to do, ladies, us, y'all who got babies by us, the shit y'all want us to do costs money. A lot of us don't have a problem doing it. It's about having the money to do it. You don't manage your money right. Every dollar you receive, you blowing it. You get the kids the bare minimum. Just so can't nobody come take your kid, no child protective services. You know, nobody can say you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing as a mother. You just do the bare minimum and you keep the money for yourself and you go buy yourself shit. I'm buying myself a drink because I'm a mother and I got kids. I deserve a drink. I deserve this. I deserve that. It's not about the kids, it's about you. But the rights of a father, ladies, our rights, we don't have them. It's not fair. We didn't make the law, but we don't have to exercise the law in every circumstance, ladies. Call the police if somebody threatening to kill you. Call the police if a guy's stalking you. Call the police if somebody, breaking your house. Call the police when there's really something to do, something that the police need to do to fix the situation. You do not have to get the law involved in everything and every decision of your life, especially when it comes to your family, because the law does not give a fuck about your family. The law does not care about the nuclear family. They don't care. They don't give a fuck if y'all stay together, if y'all bickering, if y'all hate each other, if that man is or is not raising his kids, if you a good mama, they don't care. All they care about is this. That's all they care about. So ladies, I want y'all to understand the position of power that y'all in. And I want y'all to really look at yourselves. You got the power. You can say a nigga ain't shit all you want to. You have more power than him without coming out of your pocket when it comes to them babies. When it comes to them motherfucking babies, y'all got the fucking power, ladies. But a lot of y'all abusing your power. You are. A lot of y'all are abusing the control that you have over the children that you have, and you want the world to believe that the dude you had a baby by does not care about his kids. That's what you want the world to believe. You want the world to feel sorry for you and your circumstances. My baby daddy ain't shit. Doesn't matter if he ain't shit. You got the fucking power over the kid. If he was or wasn't shit, it doesn't matter. You got full custody of your kids because the court gave you full custody of your fucking kids. Period. Just period. He could get some custody. I'm not saying a man can't get no custody of his kids. My daddy had custody of me. But the only reason my daddy had custody of me is because my mom was really not where she was supposed to be. He was able to prove, and he had to prove her lifestyle at the time. And then they gave him custody. The point is this, ladies. Us fathers got to go through all these changes and prove and take notes and keep receipts and all this shit just to prove that you ain't a good mother so that he can get custody. Even if he got to lie. The court is putting us against each other. Do y'all not see that? The court is making him lie on you, or if he ain't lying and he telling the truth and you really are a drug addict or deadbeat mom, he has to gather up all this information, take pictures and take notes and jot down every time he come to your house and you ain't there. Every time you argue with him or do something to keep him from seeing his child. He has to build up a case against you just to be in some paperwork control over his child. Whereas you ain't got to do none of that shit. All you got to do is show up in court, put your name on a piece of paper, put the child's name on a piece of paper, put the child's father's name on a piece of paper, and you walk out of court with a piece of paper saying that you in control. You ain't got to prove shit. You can lie. You can flat out fucking lie in court, and the court gonna believe you because you a female. Fathers don't have rights. We got them, but we don't have them. A right is something that you can easily access without no barriers or nothing out of your pocket. We can exercise our rights, true, but we got to come out of pocket. $3,000 is the average lawyer fee for a lawyer to take the case, family court custody case, for a man to get some type of custody, partial, visitation, joint, or even full. And in order for a father to get full custody of a child, because no father can get full custody like the mama get, the most a father can get is joint custody, where it's half out the year, 6 months out the year, or 3 months, whatever. That's the most fathers can get. Joint. Y'all can get full. We can get full, but we gotta really prove that you a ain't shit fucking woman. And that ain't easy to do, because y'all can lie in court without no proof. We got to really bring some documentation to that motherfucking courthouse to prove that your ass don't deserve to be in control of this child's life, this child's future. So ladies, I want y'all to reevaluate yourselves. Because when people come at y'all on the internet talking about y'all single-handedly destroying the community, I don't say that y'all single-handedly destroying the community, because I know that y'all didn't create these laws. The laws are destroying the community. What they don't even know that they saying, ladies, is that y'all have the power and y'all abuse y'all fucking power, which then makes the father not want to be bothered with the kid till the kid turn 18. And then y'all say, well, you ain't been in my life all this time. You know, that's where the circle of loop of bullshit comes from with these absent fathers. Not every absent father is absent because he don't give a fuck. A lot of absent fathers are absent because the mother is putting up a barrier. He come to her, she put up a barrier. He try to go around that barrier, she put up another barrier, and a barrier, and a barrier. All these barriers y'all put up so that the man can't see his child. I could see if he just said, fuck you. A lot of times, y'all see the man coming. Y'all see he give a fuck. And you just can't let go of y'all's relationship woes. Ladies, I need y'all to understand that a good father and a no good nigga, relationship-wise, is two different things. Him not being faithful to you or good to you or treating you right or with respect does not have anything remotely at all to do with how he's gonna father his children. But y'all say a man that cheat on you don't deserve to see his kid. That's how y'all mentality. You know, that sentence is a broad sentence, but it describes a myriad of things. When y'all talking, that nigga ain't shit, he fucked over me. Fucked over me. Key word in that sentence is me. You didn't say he fucked over his kids. I'm not saying that man is right for fucking over you. What I'm saying is, so what he fucked over you? You got his fucking child. And y'all still got to look at each other's face. Y'all still got to deal with each other, even if y'all fucked each other over, relationship-wise. Why is it, ladies, rhetorical question, why is it that y'all cannot seem to separate a no good man in a relationship and a father who's doing his best to be the father to his kids? Y'all need to really sit down and rationally think and stop emotionally thinking and say, okay, this guy didn't do right by me, but yet he is trying to do right by this child that I got with him, or these kids I got with him. Why can't y'all differentiate? Stop abusing your power, ladies. We don't have rights unless we got money. And it ain't a lot of money to go around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we just working out here, surviving, paying our little fucking bills, our little car notes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me. You know, this right here, this motherfucking whip I'm driving, this motherfucking costing me every motherfucking month. But I need my car. I got to get around. I got to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, the ball is in y'all court. We can only do what y'all let us do as fathers. What you allow us to do is the only thing we can do. And if we got to force y'all let us see our kid, it's usually going to cost us between $3,000 to $5,000. Money we ain't got. And if we got it, that money could have went to that kid. Even if a man got $5,000 to blow, that's $5,000 that could have went towards his child. Period. It's all a waste of money at the end of the day. It's wasting money. So ladies, think about what you're doing. Get over that shit, please. Get over that nigga. I mean, you gotta get over him because you gotta see his face. He your baby daddy. How you gonna hold on to some shit that happened 10 years ago, how many years ago, however old the child is, and you still gotta deal with this nigga? And you gonna convince you want your child to hate their daddy because you hate their daddy. That's not right, ladies. That's pure, unadulterated selfishness. That's pure fucking self-centered, self-righteous, selfishness. Narcissistic shit. Fuck him, he ain't shit. Baby, you don't need him. Your daddy ain't shit. Because he cheated on you. Because he lied to you. Because whatever the fuck he did to you. Even if he was abusive towards you. If he ain't abused them motherfucking kids, let that man see his motherfucking kids. Okay? I'm not saying go out here, put your hand on no woman. No man should be beating on no woman. But a lot of the things issues y'all got with men are the issues that's between you and that man. It ain't got nothing to do with them kids. It's your boy Open Mind, dropping knowledge. I just want y'all ladies to really, really, really take it seriously. Y'all get all the motherfucking praise. This shit laid out for y'all, and y'all still, I see a lot of y'all women, y'all got 3, 4, 5 checks coming in the house, and y'all still be fucking broke. That's why I'm gonna be hard on y'all baby mamas, because y'all can go get aid, SSI, and food stamps and shit, and all this free shit. But yet when I see y'all motherfucking kids' heads be nappy as fuck. Your son head ain't fucking combed and brushed and hair cut. Got on some dirty ass fucking shoes. Little girl got on some dirty ass fucking flip flop sandals and shit. Her hair in a half ass, almost ponytail and shit. But you fly as a motherfucker. Yeah, y'all. Talking to y'all. That's what this video is for. Y'all. The ones who fit the description of what I just said. Y'all got all this shit handed to you and y'all still can't fucking get past, but expect the daddy to have his shit together at all fucking times. That he don't get no handouts, nothing free. He gotta work and earn everything he get. Everything handed to you. And you still can't fucking seem to get to the next level in life. It's your boy Open Mind, dropping real truth bombs. Real knowledge. I don't give a fuck if your feelings is hurt. Truth is supposed to stir up, make you uncomfortable, and make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. That's what truth's supposed to do. It's supposed to make you change. Real change. Not talking points. Not argument debates back and forth. Well, what about this or what about that? Just a deflection retort. I'm talking about the shit that y'all fucking do for real that we can't prove on paper, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I holla. Give money. Deuces.